So this is Grok. He's 30,000 years old, and 3 seconds ago, he witnessed this car start driving itself. In the next 10 minutes, he's going to experience smartphones, TikTok, and McDonald's. He's going to cry. He's going to fight a vacuum cleaner. And by the end of this video, he's going to say something that's going to completely change how you see modern life. This is what happens when 30,000 years of evolution happens in one afternoon. Let me back up. 2 weeks ago, I wasn't planning on kidnapping anyone from the Paleolithic era. But then I found this. After way too many YouTube videos about theoretical physics and one very questionable purchase on the dark web, I managed to create a temporal bridge. Don't ask me how it works because I signed an NDA with myself. Meet Grok. He's from 28,000 BCE. Back in his time, the biggest technological advancement was discovering that hitting rocks together makes sharp objects. His world, mammoths, cave paintings, and a life expectancy of like 25? My world? We get mad when our food delivery is 10 minutes late. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. The first thing Grok needed to understand was this room. Just this room. To you and me, it's a living room. To Grok, this is advanced alien technology. He spent 4 minutes trying to figure out where the fire was coming from in this lamp. I tried explaining electricity. He tried explaining it by assuming I trapped a sun spirit in glass. Honestly, his explanation made more sense. Okay, so the TV was a mistake. He's seeing moving pictures of animals he probably hunted, on a glowing rectangle. His brain is literally short-circuiting right now. He just checked behind the TV to see where the tiny animals are hiding. We take so much for granted. Then came the bathroom. And guys, this broke him. In Grok's time, bathroom breaks meant finding a bush and hoping a saber-toothed tiger wasn't nearby. So when I showed him this, he thought it was trying to eat him. It took 20 minutes and a lot of charades to explain that this is where we handle business. And when he finally understood, he looked at me like I was a god. Because in his world, water is something you walk half a mile to get. Here, we literally crap in it. Yeah, buddy, you're getting the idea. But then I showed him the shower. Rain, indoors, warm rain, on command. He stood in there for 45 minutes, fully clothed, just experiencing indoor rain. And honestly, when's the last time a shower made you that happy? We're 5 minutes in, and I'm already having an existential crisis. Okay, emotional moment over. Time to introduce Grok to the thing that literally defines modern civilization, McDonald's. In Grok's time, getting food meant tracking an animal for 3 days, risking your life, and hoping your tribe doesn't starve. Today, I press buttons on my phone and this appeared 15 minutes later. He thought the delivery guy was invading our territory. I had to stop him from getting defensive. Now watch this. That right there? That's a man meeting God. He ate 3 Big Macs, 2 large fries, and a McFlurry in 8 minutes. His digestive system has no idea what's about to hit it. Yeah, we all feel that way, buddy. Welcome to food addiction. If you're still watching, smash that like button right now. Because somewhere, a caveman just discovered DoorDash and thinks we've domesticated all the food on Earth. All right, time for the big one. The thing that literally controls our entire lives. This is going to be impossible to explain. He thinks it's a magic mirror, which, honestly, he's not wrong. This man has never seen his own face clearly before. Let that sink in. The closest he's ever gotten is like a blurry reflection in water. And now I've trapped his soul in the phone. Great. Then I made a critical error. I showed him the internet. I'm watching a caveman watch a 16-year-old dance to music he is unfamiliar with. What is my life right now? And he's trying to learn it. Of course he is. Okay, bathroom technology is one thing, but now it's time to show Grok what humanity actually built with 30,000 years of evolution. Welcome to the concrete jungle, buddy. In his time, the tallest thing he'd ever seen was maybe a 50-foot tree. Now he's looking at buildings that pierce the clouds. He asked me if gods live in them. I told him no, just middle managers and overpriced lawyers. But the buildings aren't what broke his brain. It's this. Grok's entire tribe was probably 30 people, maybe 50. These are the only humans he ever saw in his entire life. Right now, he's seeing more humans in 10 seconds than he saw in his entire existence. And not a single one of them is trying to kill him. Not a single one is competing for his food. They're just walking, existing, ignoring each other. In his world, seeing another human meant survival. Trade, defense, reproduction, it mattered. Here, we actively avoid eye contact. We have hundreds of people around us, and we've never been more isolated. And then something happened I didn't expect. Grok started crying. Not scared crying, not overwhelmed crying. Something else. I asked him what's wrong. He couldn't explain it in words, but through gestures and drawings, I finally understood. In his time, his tribe was everything. Every meal was shared. Every story was told around a fire. Every person mattered because survival depended on it. He's looking at the richest, most advanced civilization in human history. Infinite food, infinite shelter, infinite safety. And he's asking me why everyone looks so sad, why no one's together, why we have everything and nothing. I didn't have an answer for him. A man from 28,000 BCE just diagnosed modern loneliness in 30 seconds. But here's the thing. Grok isn't stupid. He's not primitive. He's us. Just earlier in the story. Same brain, same emotions, same need for connection. He's just seeing our world with fresh eyes. So I asked him a question. What's better, his world or ours? And you know what he said? He said, our magic is incredible, but we've lost something his people had. Something that mattered more than all of this. Community. Real, actual human connection. The thing we evolved to need for 300,000 years. We optimized away in the last 30. He looked at that iPhone, the most advanced piece of technology his brain could never comprehend, and he chose to put it down to just sit with me. No screens, no distractions, just two humans, separated by 30,000 years, connected by the same need. It's time for Grok to go home, back to a world where every day is survival, where comfort doesn't exist, where a broken bone means death. He's seen heated rain. He's tasted a Big Mac. He's watched his own face move in a glass rectangle. But you know what he's taking back with him? Not technology, not knowledge. Just the reminder that the thing that made us human 30,000 years ago is the same thing we're desperately missing today. Together. He's back in his time now, probably telling his tribe about the magic rain and the moving paintings. They'll think he's crazy. But I'm here, in 2026, wondering if maybe he was the advanced one all along. When's the last time you sat with someone? No phones, no TV, just sat? Maybe the caveman wasn't the one who needed to learn something. I brought a caveman to 2026, and all he did was question if we lost the fundamentals that make us human. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button and subscribe, because YouTube's algorithm is somehow scarier than woolly mammoths.